Hey, everybody all over the world. How are you doing today? We are here live, and I'm here live with Charlotte, all the way from the Netherlands. Um, I think it was a week and a half ago. Her and I had an amazing conversation. I think we were on the phone for 2 hours or on Zoom, having our virtual coffee. And she told me a whole bunch about herself and what she does. She is a health coach for entrepreneurs. So, ladies, I was going to say gentlemen, but we got none of them on here. Ladies, here is Charlotte, and I'm going to give her the floor, and she's going to tell us a little bit about herself and what she does for entrepreneurs. So, Charlotte, go ahead.
Yes, thank you, Doris, for having me here and giving me this opportunity to introduce myself to your group. And as Doris said, I first introduced myself like a little bit more background. I'm a mom of three. I live in the Netherlands, and I studied nutrition in university. And the last couple of years, I dove more into the total package of being healthy and happy at the same time. So not only work on your body or your mind, but complete the package so you can have like all the elements in your life in place. And I started working with entrepreneurs to really go for the next level, to have their health more to give them their health more attention, because they are so busy and they're easily they forget to eat even, or they eat really bad, and they don't have this lifestyle which they should have to keep up with all the busy work. And 1.5 years ago, I'm trained to be a creatrix transformologist. That's really a mouthful of words, but I started working more on mindset with my clients, because I noticed they got results with only improving their nutrition and their exercise, their sleep, their stress level, but they keep holding themselves back to get the real lasting results by their mental blockages and their limiting beliefs. So I started to work with Creatrix, and it's like a new methodology in psychology, and it's like no other methodology you ever heard of. It's a bit of you can compare it a bit to hypnosis or EFT, EMDR, all these methodologies, but this methodology just is gender specific, so it's specifically designed for the female brain. And as you may know, we all have these negative head talk, and there are all these beliefs and belief systems which are keeping ourselves down. And you have maybe this negative self-talk or self-sabotage. And a lot of women just don't live the true version or the best version of themselves. So I was like, okay, I want to change that, and I really want to help women to be the best version of themselves. So and that's what Creatrix really works on. So it takes off all the masks you're wearing. So like people are just hiding, they don't want to be themselves, they don't dare to be themselves, they lack confidence, they have low self-esteem, and it's such a pity to see all these women suffer from all these things. And also Creatrix can also work on traumas. And the main difference with all the other methodologies is that it has a really fast solution. It's like in a couple of sessions you are just blown away by the transformation you made. You really get rid of all the negative stuff in your head, and it's almost like you can't believe it yourself, but it really happens. So I saw it myself with a number of women. And so the main difference with all the other methodologies I've seen is that the other ones are mainly focused on the male brain. They are developed on the male brain, so they don't take into account the female intuition, so your gut and your heart. And so Creatrix connects the dots by using your heart, your head, and your gut, so your intuition, to come with a solution and get rid of all this negative stuff. So it's really transformational, and it's like a big present for most women. What if they choose to work on themselves and really change? Yeah. So one other big difference I forgot to mention is that you don't have to relive your traumas. So if you have any traumas with some other methodologies, you have to go back to it, and you don't want that. You don't want to experience all this, rough things you may experience in your life. So that's also a really nice element of it. And tell that, oh, Doris, I can't see you anymore. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. Yeah, I've been playing around here, and I couldn't see myself, and then all of a sudden I seen myself. So I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah. Okay. So if you want to know more about how it works, it's I can explain it like shortly. It's an advanced visualization process with your eyes closed. So it's not scary or not hoo-hoo or anything. It's just, go with the flow and do the visualization with me. I'm the facilitator, and you'll really get results really fast and for good. So they are lasting. They're not like with some other healing things you have to keep on repeating, like affirmations or something like that. But this is just, you work on one thing and it's just gone flat out. So that's really cool.
That's awesome. After we talked for an hour, I'm like, I need to do this yesterday.
Well, in the end, people, we as women, we all have these things, this really negative head chatter. And some people suffer more than the other. But I think like all women could use this. I thought I was pretty okay, but it brought me so much. And I've seen people come from like depression, and then in 1 week they were like, whoo, I can conquer the world. So and people with big how do you call that? Like there was one lady, she didn't dare to go on the streets, like go for having grocery shopping done or something like that. And after Creatrix, she's just able to just go out and be herself and do all the things she wants to do in her life. So I think we should just cut the crap and just be ourselves and just live the life we really want.
No, so, this sounds really interesting, and I'm sure a lot of the ladies will be interested in knowing a little bit more. So what we'll do is, put your web page on there and your Facebook link so that people can message Charlotte that way. And she will also continue coming on with just a little bit of information for us, and just to give us more information, and this way you can make a decision whether or not you want to do what Charlotte is doing for women out there. I think it's great.
Yeah, it's just awesome. Yeah, if you want to know more about Creatrix itself, I can put a link later on in the chat box as well about the methodology and who designed it, and because that is not on my page, because it's really a lot of explanations around it. But if you want, you can dive in more.
It's awesome. I want to thank you so much, first of all, for connecting with me on Facebook, and accepting my connection for this Facebook Live, because I know you were a
Yeah.
little skeptical. What? Facebook Live?
No,
But, you know,
yeah, well, I'm okay with it.
um, you know, I find that you know, we just make a more natural connection and get to know each other, and you know, we're friends for life. Now I know you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
So
so cool just meeting
yeah,
you and sitting here now. And yeah,
yeah.
you
So
know, who knows what's next, you know? It's
exactly. Exactly. So again, I want to thank you, and we'll cut her short because I don't want, you know, people to
yeah.
go, man, these are long. But you know what?
Yeah, well, thank you,
I'm
Doris,
figuring it
for
out, right?
yeah, thank you. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. And I hope to see more ladies doing lives with you to
Yeah.
introduce themselves. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
And
thank you.
we'll just stick together for a few minutes, and then we'll
Yeah,
add all the information
yeah,
on the Facebook page. Anyway, have a great
cool.
day, everybody.
Yeah.
Bye. Thanks, Charlotte.
Bye.